Hey guys, it's Greg from East Coast Eyes, back with week 3 of head reviews on TLN. This week we've got a review of the new Warrior Revo 3. Alright guys, so today we're going to be reviewing the Warrior Revo 3, the newest head in the Revolution line from Warrior, new for 2013, and should be a pretty popular pick for defensemen, Warrior teams in the NCAA, and across all levels. It's an X-spec head, mainly geared toward defensemen, but could potentially be used by some offensive players. We are going to start with price. For the price, this head is at $90, so it gets an 8 for price. Most heads are up around 90, 95. The lower end are around 85, and then you've got your way low and complete sticks. So at $90, it puts it right in the middle of the pack. So it gets an 8 on price. It's pretty affordable. It's not going to cost you an arm and a leg to get, but it's not one of the more affordable models that's $75 or $85. Now move on to face shape. So for face shape, this head is pretty much perfect for a defenseman. The face shape is absolutely perfect. You don't want too pinched of a head as a defenseman, because on that long pole, it's going to be tough to pick up ground balls, and it's going to be tough to catch those long field clearing passes when you've got your hands all the way at the bottom of the long pole. So you can see this face shape is X-spec, so 3 inches through the bottom and 6.5 inches up at the top. The flare is very gradual and very wide. The head is not really pinched at all. It has a little bit of a flare right up here, but not much at all. So as far as for a defenseman goes, I'm going to grade the face shape at a 9. It is pretty much perfect. Some defensemen might like a little bit more of a pinched head, and if that's you, then this is probably not it. But for almost all defensemen, this is going to be the perfect face shape. So for stringing, this head gets a 7. The stringing holes, it has a ton of them. Warrior has really made a conscious effort to put as many string holes as possible in their heads now. So while it does have a lot of string holes, that wide face shape does make it a little bit harder to string a really tight channel with a really defined pocket, like most players like. So it wasn't hard to string, but it was a little bit more difficult, so it gets a 7 in this category. Our next category is stiffness/durability, and this is a very important category for defensemen. This head gets a 9 in that category, so a 9 out of 10, a very high score. You can feel as soon as you pick it up that it's extremely stiff, even at the top, the widest part. It's very hard to squeeze, and you can just feel how stiff it is, and down in the throat, it literally does not move. They really widened up these top rails and beefed up the bottom, and beefed up this W here and here, and the scoop is also very thick as well. So as a defenseman, you don't really want your head to warp quickly. You're going to be throwing a lot of poke checks and a lot of slap checks. That lends itself to warping. I think that this head is going to hold up very well to checks and very well to long time use. The throat is really thick, and it also has 2 screw holes, which gives it a little bump up in the strength/durability rating. So overall, a 9 for strength and durability. And finally, we've got appearance. And in the appearance category, Warrior has always been known for a little bit more of aggressive designs. Brine and STX have always been a little bit more subdued. So that's for some people, and some people don't like it. I think this head was very tastefully designed, so overall it gets an 8 in that category. As a classic Warrior Revolution design, they added a little flair with sort of a little more sleek W on the side. Threw some nice cutaways in the throat here, with these cutaways here. Kept the scoop nice and classic, and added a couple little texture elements here on the top, where you can see it's got some grooves with some texture, and some texture down here in the W emblem as well. They didn't go overboard, kept it nice and simple, and in my eyes perfect. It comes in a couple different colors, but right now just white, and overall an 8 in the appearance category. So overall, the Warrior Revolution gets a 41 out of 50, a pretty high score, only 9 points off, and we'll see later in the season how this compares to other defensive heads. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe for head reviews with me on the Lacrosse Network every Monday, and have a great day.